right, my apologies. That was over 3 minutes of technical difficulties, and it's just too distracting. Okay, so let's just continue. We're almost done, but I want to talk about a couple of other things. So, one of the things I learned from this book, I've always kind of known on my own, and I've talked about it in Spirit Baby readings of how we've had to, clear karma from past lifetimes and all, and stuff like that. But this understanding brought me to a deeper level. So the I am presence that we just visited, it has many different aspects, which means it has many different incarnations, not just us. But incarnations everywhere. But right now I'm specifically talking about human incarnations. So one soul can have many human incarnations. We call it past lives, but if you've been on your spiritual journey a while, you know that it's all happening at the same time. So our past life is actually happening in another dimension at the same time. Anyway, what I loved learning about this, it was this crystal dragon tells us that there are some of our lifetimes that are very stuck. Not our lifetimes, but the I am presence has lifetimes that are stuck. Whether they're stuck in, illness or financial problems or relationship stuff, they're stuck and they're just not able to get out no matter how hard they try. So the soul, the I am presence, did this little trick and incarnated us. In a sense, we are the cleaners. We are the cleaners of all these stuck incarnations. And you should find relief in that, because it means whatever that you have been struggling with in this lifetime, it's not really yours. You're experiencing the stuckness of another incarnation, of another soul aspect that can't get out of its limitation. And so what do? We reenact it and get unstuck. So we come in as the cleaners, as the heroes, like, oh, okay, this soul incarnation is a little stuck in financial hardship, so I'm going to come in, experience it, and get out of it for it, Even like infertility. Okay, there's an aspect out there that's suffering infertility. I'm going to experience it and then get myself out of it, because when we get ourselves out of it, all the other aspects benefit from that, because it's like it changes the energy. It changes the I am presence. It changes all the aspects. So when we do it, when we get unstuck, all of us gets unstuck. And when I say all of us, I mean all of us can get unstuck. So look at your life, and every struggle you've had, you're having it on behalf of a soul aspect that is stuck. And we have the wisdom and the perseverance and the courage to get unstuck. When I discovered this, it was like a click into place. How do we get unstuck? Easy. We just say, oh, that's not mine. That's not mine. If you're having lack, oh, that's not mine. I'm going to put it down. That's not mine has been another thing I have used with great success in getting unstuck. It almost neutralizes the emotional crap that comes up when you're experiencing a trigger or a challenge. Just take a deep breath and realize, oh, that's not mine, because I am that I am. I exist, and this doesn't matter. So how do we get unstuck? We disown it. We disown it. This is what the other aspects have been unable to do. They have been unable to disown the challenge or the trigger. We don't have to process it. We don't have to fix it. We don't need to have a happy ending. We just disown it. That is not mine. And then you just walk on. You just walk on. So with those three things, this resting place, this is what I have put into practice this past week. And it's been a lovely resting place and emotional neutralizer. As much as you can, cultivate that I am presence. Even if you're just using it throughout the day, I am, that I am, I exist. But, before bed, when you get up in the morning, cultivate that empty space. And the more you cultivate it, the more you bring back with you. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful resting place. So cultivate that I am presence if you feel so called. And know that you are the hero of your I am presence. You were birthed to clean up all this stuff because you can. And you clean it up just by saying, no, that's not mine. I'm not picking it up and I am not playing with it anymore. So these are wonderful, wonderful tools that I have used, and maybe they will benefit you. I really have, I'm, more and more coming to the place where I realize there's nothing I can do to tell people what to do. No one can really tell you what to do, nor should we be trying. We can only share our own experiences, and if those experiences help others, then that's what we need to do. But it's why I've had to step back from my work at Love from Baby. I'm not supposed to give those answers anymore because the people everyone's got the answers within them. It is not our role to save the world or to save anyone else. It is only our role to remember the I am presence, and just by our own remembrance of it, it will help others spark it, whether we say anything or not. So anyway, my greatest blessing for all of us is that we remember with deep, deep remembrance that I am presence, the one that is always safe, the one that is already complete, the one that is pure contentment, the one that is permanent fulfillment. The human can't get there on their own, especially if we're focusing on fixing what's wrong out there. We cannot fix what's wrong out there. We can only come in touch with the I am presence. And the thing is, and I've said this before, when we become in touch with that and embody that, the things that are wrong out there will change naturally on their own. But the ironic thing is we won't need them to. When you get to the state of the I am, you realize everything is already perfect, even in its imperfections, and I don't need anything. And that's when everything just starts to change effortlessly without us even trying. Another cosmic joke. It changes when we don't need it to change anymore. We get our heart's desires when they're not in need anymore. And they're not in need. This I am is all we need. That is where peace, fulfillment, contentment, and joy and everything already is. It's right in here. It's a feeling. And we're all going to get there. Whether you're watching this or not, whether you're reading, whatever you're participating in, they're helpful. I mean, my whole spiritual journey has been books helping me. Absolutely. Books helping me throughout the way. But ultimately, we have to do the inner job ourselves, So the books can point us in the direction and we do it ourselves. So that's what we're doing. We are embodying. And you are, because you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't embodying. You are embodying your divinity. So thank you for joining me today. I will pass around the offering plate. If any of you feel inspired to donate, then I thank you gratefully. But again, my deepest wish is for us all to have this true, full, complete remembrance of our I am presence, and go visit it in that empty space. Create more stillness and quiet. Instead of getting on your computer and Facebook first thing or getting on your phone, take a few moments to be with your I am presence, because that really does change everything. Anyway, it is for me. It is for me. I don't know when I'll be seeing you again. If these are spontaneous, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, who knows? But I thank you for respecting the hot mess that these ministries are, and I will deliver them as they spontaneously want to come out of me. I love you very much. And again, if you're emailing me and I don't email you back, I will add you to my prayers, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.